Kanye West took the picture on the cover of his 8th album Ye on the way to its release party. 070 Shake, who features on closing tracks Ghost Town and Violent Crimes, claimed the former was still worked on hours beforehand and almost didn't make the album. Pusha T also claimed he heard a version 2 weeks before release, completely different from the version the public heard. That sense of immediacy permeates the entire album. West makes reference to events currently happening in his life, like his slavery comments and his adoration for conservative commentator Candace Williams. He's completely unapologetic about his recent behavior, rapping this on track Wouldn't Leave.
You want me working on my messaging when I'm thinking like George Jetson but sounding like George Jefferson.
New Jersey rapper and good music signee 070 Shake steals the show on this record. Her features on Ghost Town and Violent Crimes are the album's best moments. The outro on Ghost is a triumphant end to one of the best songs on the record. Shake takes over the final 2 minutes of the song to deliver an arena-worthy chorus, awash in reverb, and a chugging guitar line featured throughout the song.
Whoa. Once again I am a child. I let go of everything that I know. Yeah. Of everything that I know, yeah, and nothing hurts anymore. I feel kind of free.
Her intro to Violent Crimes is the better of the two features. Her vocals are laid over ethereal synths and piano to create a soft feeling that heavily contrasts with her feature on Ghost Town. It fits in with the themes of fatherhood and worries about the future, which find West at his most repentant.
Falling, dreaming, talking in your sleep. I know you want to cry all night.
The second half of the album arguably finds West in peak form. The first half of the album is less consistent. Ye starts with a spoken word piece in the form of I Thought About Killing You. Kanye is frank and honest on the first half of the track, engaging in a dialogue with himself about the darker sides of his personality.
Most beautiful thoughts are always inside the darkest. Just say it out loud to see how it feels. People say, don't say this, don't say that. Just say it out loud, just to see how it feels. Weigh all the options. Nothing's off the table. Today I thought about killing you.
Kanye uses 2 beats on the following verse. One relies on the 808 kick drum so familiar to fans of his work. His flow on this section is almost stream of consciousness-like, his lyricism focused. Most of this half of the verse, and all of the second, is occupied with West's political views, a constant theme throughout the record.
Premeditated murder.
I called up my loved ones, I called up my cousins, I called up the Muslims, said I'm about to go dumb. Get so bright it's no sun, get so loud I hear none, scream so loud got no lungs, hurt so bad I go numb.
The second half has a harder beat and is honestly the worst of the two. West's flow here is closer to his verse on Pusha T's What Would Meek Mill Do. There's a clear cadence to his flow, but it doesn't flow as much as the first half of the verse. This half also contains a full stop to the verse, where the lines in the clean and explicit versions of the album are completely different. The flow after the switch is better than that before it. The thoughts feel like a cohesive whole, directed at his friends who have been by his side since the beginning of Kanye's career.
Even when I went broke, I ain't break. How you gon' hate? We go way back to when I had the braids and you had the wave cap. Drop a pin for the fade and I'm on my way ASAP.
The other 2 songs on the album are its weakest. Yikes is the radio-friendly song on the record, but outside of its beat, it doesn't bring anything to the table the other songs don't already have. The less said about All Mine, the better. It's one of Kanye's worst tracks, straight up. To say that Ye fits somewhere in the middle of Kanye's discography is a testament to his earlier work. Ye isn't terrible by any means, but as a whole it doesn't quite reach the heights of Graduation or My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy. It's also the worst album of the 4 good music has released so far this summer. The highs are some of Kanye's best work, but the lows are some of his worst. Perhaps the cover was right.